welcome to Protea Weekly. I'm back home, which is a nice change, but it's on the back of just an incredible week. I got to spend my time at my second Intuit Partner Council, and man, was it a roller coaster. Ups, downs, roundabouts, lots of low moments, a lot of high moments, a lot of great interactions with a bunch of different people. I generally walk away feeling really positive about where it ended, very positive about my experience, but understanding that there's a lot of work ahead. There's a lot of work ahead because we're entering into a new world. And since I've left there on Friday early morning, my brain has just been thinking all about the future of accounting. I thought about it on Friday, thought about it all through the weekend. I've shared my thoughts with my team, continue to have conversations around it, but there's a lot going on with AI. There's a lot of change that the accountants are embracing, but also change that's been forced upon them. There's a lot of AI, a lot of automation, and platforms like Intuit and other tech providers are creating their own change, and that leads to a world of a lot of uncertainty. And generally speaking, accountants do not like change. We like process, procedure, and consistency. So this world creates a dilemma inside of us. And when I start thinking about it, I believe this in my heart that we're at a very important moment. And not for the reason that I think AI is going to replace accountants, which I don't think so. But I do think it is a time where we all really have to rethink, what does it mean to be an accountant? What are we actually doing and what are we trying to achieve? It is very clear that the traditional work in accounting, the categorization, reconciliations, cleanups, and even large portions of the tax work will be automated in the future. Those tasks will go away. But that's a good thing. These are things we've been asking for many years. Now we're getting what we asked for, and it is scary. And it's probably because it hasn't really come on our own terms. It's sort of been forced upon us. Even though we wanted it, we didn't expect it to arrive. But if we step back, it is a good thing because it means that we can work faster, have better workflows. There'll be cleaner data, more real-time visibility, more information to provide to our clients to allow them to make better decisions, to give them a better chance to be successful. The system is getting better to produce the information that is needed to make these decisions. But here's the problem. I believe that most people believe that better data will equal better outcome. That is not the truth. Because let's be real, if you have an accountant in place, you've had access to data. But that still doesn't mean you've made good decisions. Because it doesn't matter how quickly you have the data. It means nothing if you don't actually know what it means. It means nothing if you don't actually know what matters. It means nothing if you don't know what to do with that information. And it means nothing if you're not actually using it to make decisions in the first place. And because of these problems, this is where things fall apart. It doesn't matter how good my accounting is if I'm not using that information, or if I don't know what it means, who cares? And that's all that AI is going to do, make us move a little bit quicker. So what's going to happen? Business owners are going to get information quicker and ignore it faster? That doesn't help anybody. If we're not using the data to make decisions, then who cares how quickly you receive it or how accurate it is? Who cares if a computer or a human is doing it? If you're just going to ignore it in the first place, big deal. And here's the reality. We have always had a decision making. Our systems of running a business and the way accountants operate has generally overlooked the insights part of work. Sure, we can give you reports and dashboards and alerts, but if it doesn't come with guidance that tells you what is a priority, what needs to take action on, and what are the trade-offs when you make those actions, what does it really matter? You're just stuck with more information that you don't know what to do with. What is really needed now and always is more clarity. And this is where the real opportunity lies. If the AI takes care of the busy work and helps us get that data quicker, can the human step in, assess that information, and provide the guidance that business owners need? We need to step back as accountants and understand that our value is not in the manual work. Our value is not in putting the data together, but it has been and always will be in our ability to provide context, interpret that data, and provide our judgment to help business owners make decisions. So what AI is doing, it is removing the execution layer and leaving us with just the part that matters. This is good. This means accountants aren't going away. Our role is just evolving. We're being pushed up markets, which is a nice change because I generally feel like we get pushed down markets. In the future, the job of the accountant is less about doing the work and more about helping make those decisions, being those thought leaders, being those decision-making partners, providing the guidance to help people be successful. Now, this is where it gets tricky because what is happening right now is we are a little bit at the mercy of the technology. Systems are getting more sophisticated. These tech partners are no longer just tools. They're creating a world where they're the system of record. They can interface directly with clients and decision makers, and even more than ever, becoming a source of recommendations, which is powerful and I think can be super beneficial, especially for those clients that do not have a trusted partner in their corner. But the question becomes, where do the blurred lines occur? Where is my role? Where is the tech's role? And how do we interact? So this is where the future model has to start. And I need every technology provider out there to understand this. The world forward and the world we've always been is tech plus accountant equals success. And into the future, tech plus accountant equals success. AI plus the people help make the decisions, keep people in business. It's easy to sell a tool. It is hard to gain trust. We have to think about it as AI handles execution and data, systems enforce consistency, and people provide judgment and accountability. If we all keep that in mind, we all have a future that is successful and we get to help the people we started out wanting to help. In this world of AI and technology, it would be wrong for us to forget about the people. Do not forget about the people using your tools. Don't forget about the people that you say you're trying to help. And remember that we all have to work together to be successful. If you forget about the people, they'll forget about you as a tool and they'll move on. Because this is the scary part about the world we're evolving. We can all be programmers. We can all vibe code. We can all build tools ourselves. I've imagined that world where I maybe need one or two tech partners and the rest of it I can build out myself. We need to build trust between tools and people because together we help each other and we help our clients. And when we help our clients, we build trust and we build future success together. Remember, we're not just building tools. We're building systems to allow people to be successful. I'm going to continue to think about the future of the accounting industry, the world in general. But I would like to leave you with this thought. The future of accounting is not about just producing pretty reports. Instead, it's about delivering clarity, confidence, and the ability for people to make decisions. We're here to serve our clients and help them be successful. Our clients value insight and they learned to trust you if you're honest and provide them the data when they need it. If we get this right, this will turn in from the scariest time in our profession to the most exciting time in our profession. A lot for us all to think about, but I am excited for the future and I'm excited to work with people to be successful together. Until next week, goodbye.